The WeatherTech bathroom vanity under sink mat that you see right here has a much smaller capacity than many of the other under sink mats on the market, which I've tried out on the channel. And so I was really hopeful that I could just use a towel, thinking, you know, there's less than a gallon, I could probably get away with that. But now that it's bulging over the sides, I'm not risking that. Now it's back to the turkey baster method, which works really well. All right, at least we're down below the outside lip. So it's a little less risky, but I still wouldn't recommend using a towel if you're at that point. The one thing that I would like to do, now that we're not in a high risk situation, is to curve the mat up. But one of, I see as a drawback to this particular mat is that you have lots of little sections that all have water in them, and you either have to, I mean, truthfully, you got to get down to the towel at that point. You can't necessarily just curve everything in without risk of water coming out somewhere else. So that is a downside that I see here, but I'm not too concerned about cleanup as much as detecting the leak when it happens. I think this is still a very solid mat. It's really nice with its amount of flexibility in that, as you could see when I was putting the mat in, that I needed to trim a little bit off in order to get it to fit just right. So it's certainly a good thing from a flexibility standpoint, but from a clean out the water easier standpoint, it is a little bit tougher. The other thing you have to consider too is what's the point of this? How often are you using it? And hopefully the answer is not very often. This is a just emergencies, didn't expect a leak to happen under the sink, something along those lines. So it's not like this is a common occurrence. So definitely just down to the towel at the very end. If you have a shop vac, of course, use that first. But I wanted to see what it's like. If you don't have one, good enough to pull out now and see what's below, what got put under with the turkey baster. And that is a bit good. Didn't have any dripping. I'm still gonna pull it out and just let anything that's left dry out here versus just leaving it under there and having some, I mean, it's not a lot of moisture that would build up, but you might as well use the rest of the wet towel to clean out what was under here before. I mean, that is one of the good things is if the mat doesn't hold very much, there's not a lot of cleanup. So in the follow-on video, I'll be doing a comparison between all three of the mats that I've tried and what really matters and what doesn't matter so much when it comes to deciding which mat is the best kind that you want under your sink. Thanks for watching.